And we are live. Woo! All right. We are going to talk about options, stock options trading 101. All right, let's get ready to ramble. Already, we are live. Have some good goodies for you guys today. Let's see if we give some of you a little more time to come in. We're trying to keep this considerably short. Once everything is in, we're going to talk about the subjects that we're going to discuss. Give you the time that we're going to spend on it, each subject. So I'm going to try to keep this as organized as possible. Alrighty. Let's see. All right, guys, let's fill up this room. If you want to learn about stock options today, what are they, how you can turn that into a stream of income without risking a lot of cash. Okay, we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about the basics. What are stock options? It's a very complicated subject, though. It branches out so widely. But today we're just gonna talk about the basics and how you could explore the possibilities of turning that into an income stream. So let's wait a few more minutes for some other people to come in. Guys, if you don't mind, as you come in, if you don't mind giving it a like on the video, if you are on YouTube, please go ahead and give it a like. That way the algorithm starts, it reacts to it and it starts to push the video to other audience that you believe they could be benefit by it. So please be sure to give it a like. Let's wait a few more minutes for more people to come in. Have some good information for you today about basics on options. I'm going to also give you some resources where you can find about options. Okay, let's see if more people comes in. Again, we're gonna talk about options and kind of the basics. What are options? How you can leverage them to invest without breaking the bank. So we're gonna go over that. Let's see. If you guys don't mind, and give it a thumbs up on the video, whether you're watching on Facebook or you're watching on YouTube. Give it a thumbs up, and let's try to push this video for other people that maybe kind of benefit by the content. Again, as more people come in, what we're going to talk about, it's stock options. What are they? We're going to talk about the basics, how you can use them, turn them into a income stream. You can make a good, I don't know, the sky is the limit, you know, taking into consideration that risk is a factor when investing in the stock market, but you can, without breaking the bank, you can turn it into a really good income stream, you know, make a good 1,500 a month, investing very conservatively. Okay. So again, we're going to talk about the very basics for stocks and option trading. We're not going to dive in too deep into, you know, technicals, fundamentals, and things like that. We're just going to talk about very briefly, superficially, so you can understand. Take this video as a kind of like an introduction to options. So you can get familiar with it and see if you can turn it into something that you know, something you want to pursue, right? Okay. All right. Okay, let me post the link here so that you guys can hop on the channel. There is. All right, guys, let's give it a few more minutes for more people to come in. Again, what we're going to talk about, just to give an introduction, we're going to give you introductory info about what are stock options, how do they work, how you can leverage it and invest in the stock market without really breaking the bank. That's very important. It's very important to understand how they work, Options are kind of like a derivative from the stock market. It's kind of like a trading style, how to leverage it, you know. But what we're going to tackle really is the fundamentals. I mean, not the fundamentals, the basics rather. Fundamentals can be taken by something else, but we're just going to touch on the fundamentals, and maybe that's something that we could talk about in the past. I mean, in the future. I'm not even sure what I'm saying. What we can talk about in the future in terms of if it's something that we want to perpetuate, continue a conversation in terms of, what are options, are they a good vehicle for me to invest? Um, we're going to talk about that again without breaking the bank. You can, use options and, spend 50, 40 bucks, 20 bucks, depends. But if you want to get really aggressive and take risks and make a lot of money, then you will invest more. But today we're not going to talk about that. Again, we're just going to touch on the basics and show you guys. Okay. All right, guys, let's give it a few more minutes. Few more minutes. I'd like to see if Professor Professor Crane or Lee, just wait for him to come in. I really wanted to have them on the live stream because he's very familiar with the subject as well. And it'll be good to have him. He's got a lot of experience trading the stock market too. And it would be, kind of cool to have him on. Again, guys, if you could just go ahead and give it a thumbs up on the video on YouTube, just to try to kind of push the video, push it out to any other demo. We're gonna start because I'm not sure I'm going to spend a lot of time here. I'm done with work. It's Friday. I want to spend some time with the family. So I promised you guys this a video about options, and I wanted to really keep my word on this. And I know you guys are going to enjoy this subject. Okay. Perfecto. All right. Now for disclosure, let's go over some disclosure stuff. I just wanted to tell you that I am not a financial advisor. I am not advising you to invest in the stock market. This content is solely for entertaining purposes. You should not trade rent money, mortgage money, or money that you cannot afford to lose. Don't trade utilities money. And I just have to put that out there. We're not investment professionals. We're just doing this content solely for entertainment purposes by remaining on the channel and watching this content, you agree to the aforementioned that you're not receiving financial advice. So once that's out of the way, let's dive right into it. Okay. All right, guys. What are options? And I'm going to give you some materials, some supporting materials that you will be able to go over. I gathered this information from various sources. TD Ameritrade is one of them. Tasty Trade is another source where I gather this information. I've been trading for more than almost 10 years. I've been trading the stock market. I've traded stocks. I've traded stock options. I've traded Forex, foreign currencies. I've traded various derivatives from the stock market. One of the things that I've never have been able to get into is futures. Futures for me, it's a little complex. To be honest, I've never got really deep into futures because I didn't have the kind of capital that is required for you to trade futures in a way that you can definitely and advantageously trade it. So I've always stayed clear from futures, and I stuck with stock options, not pun intended. So yeah, now let me give you a quick summary about what options are rather. Okay. So an option is actually a contract that gives a buyer the right to buy or sell a set quantity of stock at a certain price before a certain date. And I'll give you examples with this so you can understand better what it is about. And as the word explains it, an option gives you the option to either buy or sell certain stock at a certain price before a certain date, okay? So a standard option contract controls 100 shares of an underlying security, right? I hope that makes sense. When you buy one option, that standard option is able to control one contract, controls 100 shares of any underlying, any ticker, any company in the stock market. The price of the contract is known as a premium. That's what you pay for the contract. Buyers pay it and sellers collect it, right? And as the value of the underlying changes, right, the value of the stock, the value of the option changes as well. So the price at which the buyer has the right to purchase or sell shares, it's called a strike price. The right is only good up to a certain date, none as the expiration date. Feel free to ask any questions on the chat. I hope that this is not confusing at all. But just to recap, an option is just a contract, right? An option is a contract that gives a buyer the right to buy or sell, the buyer of the contract. It gives them the right to buy or sell a set quantity of stock at a certain price before a certain date. A standard option contract controls about 100, not about 100 shares of an underlying security. The underlying security, of course, is the company, right? It could be oil, it could be Apple, it could be Amazon, it could be, so on and on and on. What you pay for that contract is called a premium. Okay, buyers pay it, and sellers collect the premium, right? If I buy a contract that controls 100 shares of Tesla, okay, I pay a premium for that, and the seller of the contract collects that premium. I hope that is making sense. Some things that you have to take into consideration when trading options is that they have an expiration date, okay? They have a strike price, which is the price that you assume or speculate that the underlying, which is this, the company, the stock, is going to be at an expiration date. If you are right in that assumption or speculation, then you win a lot of money depending on how much you invest. So again, I'm gonna keep things a little light. I'm not going to enter into any in-depth explanation as to get too technical, because the truth is you can buy one option of Tesla, right? And that allows you to control 100 shares of Tesla. But the truth is that there's many ways on which you can trade options. There are many ways, many numbers, verticals, butterflies, spread, calendar spread. I mean, there are many iron condors, and some of these names are given by certain famous traders, and those names have become really popular, and that's the name they have kept. So okay, so far we know that an option gives the buyer the right to control 100 shares of any underlying or any company. So meaning if you buy one option, one contract, you control 100 shares with that contract. So if you buy 2, 3, 4, 5 contracts, it depends on how many contracts. Now, mind you, some options may be more expensive than others, and also it varies the date at which you're choosing said option. If you're choosing an option that is very close, and if the option is in the money, then those options are more expensive because they have more intrinsic value. Let's again try to keep it a little light, not too technical. All right, so that's the basics of options. Options contract gives a buyer the right to buy or sell a set quantity of stocks at a certain price before a certain date. Okay, you lock in that price, so to speak. Say, let's say, for instance, to give you a good example, Tesla stock is trading at $600 right now, right? You want to buy a contract of Tesla, and you assume that Tesla is going to go up to $610, for instance. You lock in the price at 600, and if you're right, at the end or at expiration date, because remember we talked about that options, they expire, they have an expiration date. Options are not like shares. You buy 100 shares, you buy 1,000 shares, they have no expiration, and you receive dividends from those. That's different. But options, though, In options, you're not paying the full price of the share. You're paying an option to own those shares. So back to our example, if Tesla is trading at $600 and you speculate and you suspect that Tesla is going to go up, say you think that Tesla is going to go to 610, like I said in my example, you're going to buy the option to control, if you buy a contract, 100 shares of Tesla, and you want to buy that option at 600 now, and in 30, 60 days, depending on how long in the future you want to hold those options for. If at expiration day your assumption is correct and Tesla is at $610, then you have made $10 per share, okay? And because you're controlling 100 shares, you've made $100, for instance, right? So you have made, I'm sorry, let me see, you've made $1,000, okay? If Tesla happens to be at 610, you have made $1,000 from that investment. Now you have the option, right? You have the right. You have the right to whether to keep the Tesla shares 100, and they are appreciated because when you bought them, they were at 600. Now they're at 610. So you've made $1,000 from that investment. So you have the option to whether sell for a profit or keep them, right? Keep the Tesla shares. Okay, that is an option. See if I have any questions here. All right, no questions yet. I hope that explanation makes sense. Let me know. What I wanted to do though is not to keep this too complex. You can buy this. Thank you, Rocio, for the question. You can buy this option. That's a very good question, by the way, because you actually need a broker account or a brokerage account to be able to trade the stock markets. And we know Robinhood has become very famous in the last months because of the shenanigans from Wall Street's Bet and Reddit. But Robinhood is one of them. I do recommend Robinhood because they are commission free. Before, when Robinhood wasn't around, you had to pay a commission for every position that you place in the stock market. So you have to pay either $3 or 50 cents or $1 commission when you place the position and when you take out the position, when you close the position. But now Robinhood came about, and Robinhood said, you know what? We are a free platform. Okay, you can trade. We're not going to charge you commissions. Of course, they made money other ways, but that's how Robinhood became very popular, forcing the other brokerages to also do commission-free trading. But that's besides the point. Rocio, to your question, you can either get Webull, you can get Robinhood. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put a link on Webull and Robinhood. It's an affiliate link, by the way. You can get 2 stocks for free, and I also get a stock for free. Okay, we both get a stock for free if you get the link that I'm going to place on the description. I always use Robinhood, by the way. So I'm going to place that link on the description so you can get a free stock, and I can get a free stock as well. As soon as you get the platform, you get an account, you get free stocks. You will have to fund it with at least $100 though. But that I hope that answers your questions, Rocio. What is the minimum to buy a contract? Another good question, because before you could only buy one contract for 100 shares, and if you bought a contract of, say, Tesla or Amazon or Apple, who are like expensive stocks. Apple not so much because they split. But for instance, Amazon, they're like $3,000 one share. If you want to buy, you don't have to pay $3,000 because that's the price of the share. When you buy an option contract, it's a fraction of that, but still, it will be a lot of money to pay. But with Robinhood, you can do fractional, that's what they call it, fraction contracts, like mini contracts, like small contracts that it doesn't have to be the 100 shares. Juan, mi hermano, it's good to see you around, Juan. You and I have talked about this subject many, many times, man. It's good to see you around. Okay, let's see. Any other questions? This is very strange. I'm not seeing questions here. Hey, Grace. That example, how much will you pay for the bet? Grace, I don't like to call it a bet because when you say bet, it sounds like gambling. The stock market is gambling when you don't know what you're doing and you haven't done your research. Okay, Grace? If you have read and you have done your research and you know what you're doing and why you're placing that position, then you are more likely to win. Now, mind you, nobody knows what the stock market is going to do. Thank you, Juan. Again, I was saying, man, I don't know if you caught what I said, but I was saying that you and I, Juan, we've been talking about this subject for forever, man. Ever since I lived in New York City, you and I got on the phone and we used to talk a lot about this. But again, Grace, going back to your question, if you know what you're doing, though, it's very likely that you can make a living trading the stock market. Again, if you call it a bet is a bad thing to call it because you're gambling if you don't know what you're doing. That's very true. Guys, do me a favor. If you haven't, you probably have already, but give it a like to the video. That way, YouTube start pushing out this video to more people. Yeah, absolutely, Juan. Thank you. You actually inspire me to talk about this. I remember that you've been kind of like encouraging me to get into this subject. So I appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you doing that. I want to give you an example of, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to give you an example on Robinhood, how I place a position, so you guys can see behind the scenes how do you place a position. Right, give me 1 second here. I'm gonna let's see, we're gonna do an example with a famous one, GameStop. Let's see if I can share my screen, guys, so you can see here. Okay, let me see your question, Juan. Okay, here's a question for the risk averse. Where are the pitfalls of options? Seeing these contracts expire, how am I affected? That's a very good question. And then, Juan, when you start to learning about options, if the if the trade, if the position is not going your way, you can always make adjustments, but that's a little more complex. You're very welcome, Grace. Stick around to continue to give you more tips on that. But again, Juan, you can make adjustments if the trade is not going your way, to save you from losing a lot of money. Okay, so if if the pitfalls will be trading, number one, trading money that you're not you can afford to lose. Doing impulsive trading is really bad as well. It's not really good. Doing emotional trading, it's what moves the market. The big guns, they prey on emotional traders big time. Trading is 100% psychological. It doesn't matter how much you know, it is psychological 100%. What I will say to you though is that to safeguard your position, Juan, and to be safe, enter the position with a checklist, right? Make yourself a checklist of the things that you would like to see on a company in order for you to place a position. Okay. And I know that may not make sense to you right now, but if you say, I will place a position if I see, it depends on your trading styles. If you trade based on patterns, if you trade based on statistic data, historical data, like the company has done this in the past, that's also goes hand in hand with patterns. I am a pattern trader. I like to see the graphs. I don't like to follow the news. I don't like to follow any fundamentals. It sounds counterintuitive, but I don't like following fundamentals and the news because they tend to push you emotionally to put a position that you're not supposed to place. But yeah, don't pitfalls. Avoid by all means. Avoid trading, jumping in a bandwagon or riding a wave. I was really tempted to get on the GameStop bandwagon, very tempted, but I was tempted to short it, not to ride the wave. I want to really short it because I knew that the price was just being inflated, and at some point it was going to die down. It was going to take a deep look. Right now, GameStop, it went from $400 a share all the way down to what is 100 and something, under $200. Let me share my screen here. I'm going to show you guys. Let me see if I can see it here. All right, I'm not sure if you can see my screen. This is GameStop, by the way. It is after hours, meaning that the markets are closed right now. Markets open to, what is it, 9:30, 8:30, 9:30 Eastern time, and closes at 4:30, if I'm not mistaken. So let me know if let me go back here to check. Oh, my pleasure, brother. Keep them coming. Keep your questions coming. Now, this is how you place a trade on Robinhood. And guys, to get familiar with every platform is a challenge because every platform is different. Like Robinhood is different. Thinkorswim is the most robust platform, but it is really different from all platforms. So what I do, I like to see some information on Thinkorswim and just place the option here. Let me see if I can find Thinkorswim here, by the way. I'm not sure if I still, yeah, no, I don't have it. So let's see. GameStop. So you see here it says trade GME options. GME is GameStop. This is what I was telling you about the expiration days, guys. Okay, so here you have buy, sell. Now, one of the things that I was mentioning is about trading different styles. I like to trade vertical options because with vertical, you're able to use two legs in trading, right? And you protect one with another. And I know that does not make sense to you right now, but maybe in another video, I will explain to you guys the different trading styles. But for now, we're going to show you here. Let me see if I can change this from this to only, let me see. All right, in any case, so we're gonna go ahead and let me see. I love to see the candlesticks like this because like I told you guys, I'm a pattern trader. I love to trade patterns. So, you know, I like to really see the historical data here, how the stock is performing. If you see here, the GameStop here, it was at, let me see. Let me change it here to a week. Here it was a 190, $200, the high, low, and close. Okay. Let me show you. So if I do, let me do a screenshot just to show you this. So here, see this here? You have the open, you have the high, you have the low, and you have the close. The open is the price at which the stock opened, right? It opened at $192.22 when the stock market opened. Here is the highest in which it went during the day. So the highest it went, it was at $193.92. And the lowest it went, it was $192.17. And it closed, actually it closed 132. Okay, so that is important to see. If you want to keep the performance of the thing, the performance of the stock, you can follow that. Let me see if I can resize this so you guys can see it better. If you are on a mobile phone, let me see. Okay. I hope you guys can see this well. This is, yeah, this is the biggest I can put it. Let me know, Juan, if you can see it here. We can see it. However, you need to resize a bit for those. Okay. Thank you, brother. Yeah, thank you for the feedback. Let me see. Let me know if that looks better there. Okay, here, guys, you want to change. If you want to see how the stock performed at a certain time, here in a month, it gives you like a wider range to see, right? You remember when this was going crazy. You see how here it went all the way to $336. You can see the high here. Okay, the candles. This chart style is called candlestick. You can do the candlestick and you can do the lines, however you feel more comfortable with. I really like the candlesticks, but I can understand why you like the you will like the lines. Okay, perfect. So you can see historically how it has done in the last month for a month, right? If I want to do 3 months, I will take it here. Now notice here how when I change it here to 3 months, 1 month, 1 week, that means that every single candle is what I'm changing it here for. If I do 1 year, that means that every candle is a year. You can see here, guys, the spike. This is when everything was going bananas. Look at the spike here. Okay, look at that spike. If I do, let's do 3 months. So that means that every one of those candles are equivalent to 3 months. So look at this here, right? Now, if we do 1 week, look at this week. This week where the candle is green, it means that for a week, this was going up, 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 and up. And here you can see the decline. This is what I like to do. I would love to short the stock here, but it's impossible to enter exactly at the point that is going to go down. But I wanted to show you these guys just to give you kind of like an overview as to how does it look. Now, in terms of trading, we're gonna go here where it says trade GameStop options. This is where you choose the price and the date. Here, share price, it means that GameStop is trading at $178.51. Okay. Now, depending on your speculation on when you think or where you think this is going, you have to choose. I want to buy the stock and I want to hold it for you. You can say here 30 days. I want to hold it for 60 days. I want to hold it to next year. It's up to you. So we're gonna see November, and you'll see how all the prices change, right? Now notice here that the share price is $178.51, but the option is $85. Now that is a lot to pay for one option. So every share of one contract is going to be worth $85. Now, the reason for this that is too expensive is because you can see how the price increases, is because it has intrinsic value. Now, if we want to sell though, here you can say, I want to sell, buy a call. When you buy a call, it means that you are bullish, right? That your assumption is that GameStop is going to go up. Okay, that's when you buy a call. Now, when you buy a put, that means that you think that GameStop is going to go down. Okay, you're gonna say, for instance, you want to speculate like by November 19, I speculate that GameStop is going to go, and you're going to buy the price at which you think GameStop is going to be at. Okay, so if it's trading here at 178, you say, well, by November 19, I speculate that GameStop is going to be at $135. Okay, this is a strike price. Remember that we talked about the strike price? This is a strike price. The strike price is the price that you speculate that the underlying is going to be at expiration date. So if you buy a put, you're bearish, meaning that you think that GameStop is going to go down. We're not going to get into the reasoning as to why you speculate that way, but there are plenty of ways to speculate You know, you saw into the fundamentals, and you think, if you guys saw the movie The Big Short, that is getting deep into the fundamentals and finding out holes in the process, and you find out things that doesn't really sustain the reasoning why a stock is performing the way it's performing. And this is the case. GameStop is the perfect example for that, but we're not really going to get into that. Let me see. Hopefully, I'm not. You're very welcome, Grace. Hopefully, I'm not losing anybody here. Okay, please make sure that we don't have missed questions. Okay, good. Now let's get back to here. Let me know, guys, if you're looking, if this looks well. Now, going back to buying a put, you're saying, well, by November 19 of this year, I speculate that GameStop is gonna go down to $135. The reason I tell you guys that this is okay, $135. So I'm going to buy here, $135. I'm gonna buy this put. When I click in there, you're gonna see here a lot of information. You're gonna see the bid and the ask, the mark, and previous close. This information, again, we're not gonna get into this. This is a lot of the fundamentals, the delta, the gamma, the theta, vega, and all these are in some way tied up to one another. In another video, we're gonna break those down. But here, we're just gonna explore the very basics for trading options. Now, here's your trade. You say, well, I think that on November 19, which is when this position that you're about to place is going to expire, you say, I think that GameStop is going to be at 135 when hit November 19. So you're gonna grab and you're gonna click on plus here. You're paying $59, right, for this contract. You can see here you are speculating long put, meaning that your speculating is going to go down. You're paying $59. Okay, your max profit is $7,500, and you're paying only $59. Now I'm going to explain this though. Buying, this is considered naked options, right? Naked options. Remember that term. The reason why it says naked is because there's infinite gains, but it could wipe out your account. Okay, if you don't put a protection, as I was talking about earlier, that I like trading two legs, which is not naked, it's the opposite of naked. It's because it protects me from getting my account completely wiped out. Okay, but here you're buying this naked option, meaning that your gains could be infinite. But it says here that you are risking about what, $2,400, okay, that you may lose here placing this position. So if you're right, you can make up to $7,000. Okay, if you're wrong, you can lose almost $6,000. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Now let's see if you are bearish, if you're bullish on this position, and you think that GameStop is going to go up. There's two ways to be bearish and bullish. I just show you here how to be bearish by being long. Okay, if you guys notice here, it says long, right? Long put is when you buy in a put and you speculate it's going to go down. Now, being short is when you sell a put and you think that, let me take this off, and you, no, it's not letting me, oh, there you go. When you think that GameStop is going to go up and you feel that the consensus of the mass is thinking that they're going to go down, because their consensus, the popular speculation is that GameStop is going to go down, then you say, no, I think it's going to go up. So what you say is that instead of buying a call, you're going to sell a put. Okay? You're going to sell a put, and you think that GameStop is going to go up, but because other people think that's going to go down, you're going to sell that put to them so they can buy it from you. The reason for that is because you can get filled faster than buying a call, which is the same as to being long. See, long call, you're buying it. Now, this is one way. Now, again, selling a put is also a way of being bullish. Okay, you think it's going to go up, but you sell a put because other people think it's going to go down. All right, I hope if you guys have any questions, let me know. As you can see here, it says short put because you're selling a put. Okay. Same with calls. You can say, I want to buy a call if you're bullish, you think it's going to go up, and you can sell a call if you think it's going to go down. All right, let me stop this here. See if you guys have any questions. Let me pause this here. Hey, prank girl, sorry I'm late. Can you talk about Bitcoin or Ethereum? I'm just starting trying to understand. Is stock options the same as crypto investing or no? Well, prank girl, what is your name? I like to call you by your name. I can call you by prank girls if you don't mind. Is stock options the same as crypto? No, it's not the same. Investing just oh, Stacy, nice meeting you, Stacy. No, stock options is not the same as crypto. And the reason I say that is because crypto is binary. It's not even binary. Crypto, you can only buy crypto. So there isn't any other options to buy to short crypto. So you can just buy it and hold it like shares. Just like buying shares in the stock market, you cannot do anything else. So right now with crypto, you can just buy it and hold it, Stacy. So that's the reason why I think it's not the same, and it's very volatile now. The cryptocurrency is very volatile. But to your question, is different because with stock options, you have different ways to make money. Various ways. I'll say 1,000 ways to make money. But with crypto, it's just buying and holding. That's the only way you can make money. With stock options, you can make money faster. Of course, there's more risk. Okay, with different trading options, you have more risks, but the reward it's twice. What is the name of the two-leg one? Good option, Grace. I believe that you know how to trade, Grace. You're asking very good questions. The two-legged trading style is called verticals. I'm gonna give you some information, kind of like a summary what a vertical is. Okay. But good question, Grace. Let's see. Stacy says, what platform are you using that is easy to understand? I tried TD years ago and was confusing. Yeah, you're right. They charge me $25 per trade. Yeah, Stacy, that is really true. And I talked about that at the beginning of the video, that when Robinhood came around, they forced everybody else to do commission-free trading because Robinhood came in and say, no, we're not going to charge. Come in, place your option trades, place your trades. We're not going to charge you. And then all the other trading platforms were forced, especially Thinkorswim, which is the one you were using from TD Ameritrade. Yeah, Thinkorswim, it's actually my favorite trading platform. It's very robust. You can do so much with it. Maybe in another video, I'm going to show you how I use Thinkorswim. But it's very robust. You're right. It's one of my favorites. But now, if you can use Robinhood, Stacy, it's free. It's free. You don't have to pay for. Let me see if I can. Hang on. If I can put my link here. Oh, yeah. You know what? Here's the link. Let me post the link here, guys. So you can use this link, and when you use this link, they'll give you a free stock. So just this disclaimer, they'll give you a free stock if you use the link. Guys, if you just join the live stream, would you mind giving giving a like to the YouTube channel, please? Go to the video and give a like. I will appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, so vertical spreads is the one that really is more secure, Grace. Vertical spread, you're not naked, meaning that your risk is limited. It's really limited. It's the best trading style. It's the one that I use, to be honest. Let's see. Stacy says stock options seems like it's long term or slow return, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm in the new. I've been watching some of your videos, and you sound very smart about it. Your background. Thank you, Stacy. No, I have no background on Wall Street. I have been trading for almost 10 years. I've done I've done a lot, Stacy. I've everything legal, by the way. But yeah, I've been trading for almost 10 years. To be honest, the stock market and real estate are the two income streams that I would like to live off of. But for both of them, you need a considerably amount of cash. So Stacy, you say I heard Robinhood's easy to use, but on the news weeks ago, it was on the news or something. Yeah, to be honest, people were upset about Robinhood for what they did. To be honest, it wasn't fair, really, that they will have to pay billions of dollars because some people were, I don't know, tricking the market, so to speak. I'm not against those who made money of the opportunity, but I'm not against Robinhood for stopping the trading on GameStop and other, companies because they were bleeding out money. They had to stop it. I don't see anything unethical about it. If it was something that it was, what should we call it? If it was something that was, it was clean. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't clean. It was crowdsourced. So I'm not against Robinhood doing what they did, though. To be honest with you, I recommend it though. I use it right now. Once the dust settle, trust me, everybody's gonna go back to Robinhood. RJ, what EMA do look for? I'm not sure I understand, RJ. What EMA do look for? Can you elaborate a little bit about that, please? I will appreciate it. Just just gave like. Oh, thank you, Stacy. I appreciate you liking the video. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. If you guys haven't done so, please go ahead and like the video. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, Rocio, RJ. Thank you so much for coming in. Not enough people teaching on YouTube for newbies like me. They all talk about investing, such a large amount of money. I can only invest. Yeah, you know what, Grace? $500 to $700 is a very, very good amount to invest. Myself included, I cannot do more than that. Approximately 1,000. You know, I can do sometimes 2,000, but I don't put a lot of money there. Oh, Cece, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the super chat. You're so nice. Thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel. I want to have you more around. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you for the super chat. You're so cool. But yeah, you're right, Stacy. I wouldn't invest more than that. And as I make more videos about this, Stacy, I will keep you posted, because what I wanted to do is to teach people. Today we're just talking about the fundamentals for stock options, but then I'm gonna get more in depth as I create kind of like a portfolio of videos where you can go back and rewatch again. But yeah, you're right. $500, and when you place a position, place it. Don't spend more than $200 in one position. Wait until you see how it does, and then you can close it and then spend another position. You can make literally. You can make, I don't know, anywhere from $40 to $100 per position, depending on how you trade. Holy moly, Stacy again! Holy crap! Thank you for the super chat, Stacy. You're rock, man. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Very humble for the super chat. That helps me really keep creating content for you guys. I want to really create this to help people and generate extra income. I say that the possibilities are endless online now. Thank you, Stacy. You rock. You're the best. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, Stacy, and there's an email. I'm gonna post the email. If you wanna send me an email at any time, please do so. I will definitely appreciate it. I appreciate your super chat. I'm speechless. Thank you. It's called a short squeeze. RJ, you seem to be very, very versed on the stock market, man. Um, I was gonna have somebody today, um, or RJ, as a and you know, somebody's gonna be featuring with me on the video. He's also very knowledgeable trading the markets. But if you would like to get with me on the video, I can feature you, RJ, and teach our audience. There's a lot of people that would like to, you know, learn about this, and I'll be more than glad to have you. Stacy, I'm speechless. Thank you so much. You're so nice. Thank you. You joined the membership too. Holy moly. You rock. Oh, you made my night. Thank you. You made my entire weekend, by the way. That means a lot, because you know we want to put this content out there for people that can consume it, that you can make something out of it. So thank you. I will do that, but not much business credit needed for me. But keep putting crypto and stock buying for newbies, please. You know what? Thank you so much for that feedback. Juan is a friend of mine. He's here. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Holy crap, Stacy, you're killing me. Juan is a friend of mine. He's here too. And me and him, we've been talking about for a long time about this. And I'm glad that you give me that feedback, Stacy, because that helps me to gauge, you know, the interest. Because I don't want to talk about something that nobody's going to respond. but your feedback is very much appreciated. I see that RJ is also into trading. Juan, my friend here, me and him, he's a very smart guy. Me and him, we've been talking about investments for the longest too. I'm not looking for advice per se. What companies excite you when it comes to investment? Grace, thank you. Thank you so much, Grace. You're the best. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Oh, you're crazy. You're crazy. Thank you. I'm very humble. You're crazy. Thank you so much. Holy moly. You knocked me out of off balance now. I was telling something to Juan and I forgot. Juan, the companies that I invest are companies that I don't have to see the news to know about them. I don't have to read the Wall Street Journal to know about the fundamentals. And are companies that are very, very easy for me to go out and see them, like Snapchat, Neo, Tesla, Facebook, Nike, these companies that are very, very popular, and that I don't have to be reading papers and watching news in order for me to know what's going on with the companies, if that makes sense. I hope that answers your question, Juan. Wow, Stacy. Thank you. I am humbled. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Even Grace is like, you rock. You truly rock. Thank you, thank you. You guys are crazy. Um, I hope that answers your questions, Juan, but try to follow companies that, again, that you don't have to really, like, Microsoft, Twitter. One one advice, if you're going to trade options for these companies, make sure they have a good volume. Okay, and I'm going to show you what that is. If they have a good volume, make sure that you can trade them. If they don't have a good volume, that means that you're going to be stuck in that position and you're not going to be able to get out of it. Okay, make sure that the trading volume in any of those are in the millions. Okay, in the millions. So if the volume is not in the millions, then it's going to be hard for you to get out of that position. Case in point, let me show you my screen. So if you see here, this is WEX. WEX is a company that I know about is because I talk about business credit in the channel, and WEX is one of the underwriters for most of the gas companies, the gas cars and fleet cars that I talk about. That's why one of the reasons why I follow WEX. However, though, if you see the average volume here for WEX is not a company that I will trade options because it's too low. Look at the volume here. It's 300 and almost 400,000. That is too low of a value, meaning that once you try to get out of that position, it's going to be hard for you to do. Oh no, you gotta stop. Holy moly. Stacy's, you're killing me. Oh man, Stacy, you're crazy. Oh no, you're insane. I can better. But please talk about cannabis products like market buying. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna put something together, Stacy. I'm gonna talk about the different companies that you can, invest in. Companies that are hot right now. I'm gonna talk about all that. Thank you, Stacy. You're the best. Love you. You're amazing. You are crazy too. Juan, let me see if I can resize. Can you guys see it there? I'm not sure. Resize it. Let me see. Let me see if I could. Okay, let me try this one. Let me know if that works better. Like if you see, again, I was gonna say Grace. If you see here the volume, it's about 350,000. But let me show you a good volume. Like you see these companies that I follow here. Let's talk about Neo. Neo is it gives you the company here. It's a company that creates battery. It manufactures. It's an EV company, by the way, not batteries, but it's an EV company, electric vehicles. But look at the volume here. See, 105 million. 105 million. So that is a good company for you to trade, get in, get out. That's it. It's a very good company. You have no issues getting filled at the time that you want to get out of the position from that company. So that's the volume that I do recommend. Oh man, isn't Stacy crazy? Stacy crazy, yeah, that's the name that I'm gonna give you, Stacy. I'm about his age and the degree, so yes, his wife may get mad. Chicken, but like Wilbur's simple talk that is easy to understand. Yeah, I try to keep it, basic. I don't like using big words. Besides, I don't like using big words, to impress anybody. I like to keep it simple, be truthful to you guys, try to bring some value to you. You actually giving me your most valuable asset, and that's your time, and I appreciate that so much. And Stacy's giving me a little more than that. I'm confused now between Stacy and Grace, but actually, Stacey's giving me a little more than that tonight, which I appreciate so much. But yeah, I have to. I try to be very transparent with you guys. I appreciate everything. You guys coming onto the channel and watch the videos and give me feedback. That really keeps me going, keeps me on my toes. Juan, were you able to see better the screen there? Because I put it a little bigger. Oh, Stacy, you made my weekend. You really did make my weekend. Oh, your mother name's is Grace. Oh my goodness. There you go, Grace. How small is the world? Outstanding, guys. Do you guys have any questions in terms of options? Again, the platforms that I recommend that you use to trade is Webull and what should I call it? Webull and Robinhood. Can I get on Webull? Let me see if I can get on Webull here. Because Webull also gives you stocks, like free stocks when you try to when you sign on. Let me see. I do also have a link for Webull. Verification code. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Where do I have that code? Is it here? Oh, 350. Sorry, guys. 283. Is it that one? Uh, oh, it was to my email. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. Okay, here it is, guys. How about I'm not sharing my screen, right? I'm not sharing my screen. All right, here is Webull. Oh my goodness, guys. Where was the Flyers Association trying to find? Oh, I don't know. Thank you. Sorry, guys. I was trying to enter my account on Webull. Oh, Rocio, I'm calling you Grace, Rocio. Oh, that's because your YouTube says Grace. Oh, got it. I'm telling you, like Stacy gave me even like, look, this is me scratching my arm because Stacy made me nervous with all the super chat tonight, and I'm just scratching my arm. Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate you again. Rocio, I'm like, oh my goodness, where's Rocio? So, will you be doing this more often for trading or only for? No, no, no. Now that you are, now that you're giving me very good feedback, Stacy, Juan is also liking the subject. Rocio as well. Like, I just need to have a good audience, so I'm able to deliver this content. You know, because I don't want to talk about something that no one is interested about. But now that you guys are interested, then I will definitely talk more about this. Again, today was the basics. Then when I come on the other videos, I'm gonna talk about the different trading styles or different trading strategies for option trading. You mentioned alphas. What are those? Can you talk about them in another class? Yeah, Juan, what I'm gonna do, these are mathematical terms. Juan, you probably know about this, but delta and delta and theta, all those are mathematical terms that they have their place in investing. And delta, is the variation in price in the stocks. Theta is time decay of the stock, meaning that theta is how much your investment is going to be reduced as time passes, into the trade and things like that. I'm going to talk more about that in depth. Oh, I heard Weeble. Yeah. Weeble, should I sign up? Weeble or Robinhood? Pick one. I should. Okay. Stacy. Oh, so are you're gonna kill me, Stacy? You're gonna have me like continue to scratch my arm until I'm bleeding. Yeah, it's actually Wilbur, no T's. What I was gonna say. Oh, I put a link here in the chat, Stacy. If you want to grab that link, let me see if I have it still. Let me put that link in the chat, Stacy, so you can use Robinhood better. Because if you use my link, you get a free stock, and I do get a free stock as well. Let me post it here again. You're killing me, Stacy. You gave another super chat. You are killing me. Stop. Stacy, grab that link and sign up for Robinhood. If you need help how to use it, Stacy, just send me an email. Here's my here's my email address on the screen. Just send me an email and I'll help you how to navigate Robinhood. Rocio, do you have any questions about this? Juan, my brother, again, I'm going to break down more in depth what is theta, what is delta, all that. I'm gonna break it down in a video. I'm gonna check out your YouTube channel, Stacy. I think I've checked. I think I've checked your videos. I think so because I don't think it's the first time you come into my videos, and no. I think you posted comment, and then I went to your YouTube channel, but I'm gonna go back to it. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Yeah, I thought more people were going to come on the video. I am actually facing some challenges with the algorithm. I think my videos are being hindered because I get a lot of dislikes. But that's somebody has a campaign against me, and they're putting their people to give dislikes to my videos, and that's hindering actually my the algorithm. But yeah, no, I thought today that there's going to go be more people too. Yes, so they're, Stacy, they're kind of similar, but if you ask me, I will go with Robinhood because it's easier to navigate. For Webull, I have to learn it. Still, I do have both, and I still have to learn it. There's another one that I would like you to check, Stacy, is called M1. It's called M1. The reason I want you to check that one is because in M1, you can invest in various, listen to this, this is very cool. You can invest in a bucket of companies, invest a little money, and just set it and forget it. And that money increases and it's less risk because you're not at the, you're not just investing in one company. Whatever happens to that company, you're screwed, but you're investing in a bucket of companies. And this is so cool because your risk is almost zero. Okay. So let me see. It's called, what's the word that I said? M1. Check that out too. This one. It's really cool. Let me see. This is how the the app icon looks like. See it? And you to here. So what this allows you to do is create a bucket of companies. You throw in like $200, $300, $400. In a few weeks, you can increase that 20, 50%. So I'll do recommend it to you. I know I'm throwing a lot of things to you right now. um, yeah, so Robinhood, to go back to your initial question, Robinhood is better, it's easier to utilize. So I hope you guys come back again. Keep an eye out. I'm gonna keep generating this content for you guys. I'm gonna put out more content for you. Keep tuned because I'm gonna prepare more material to put it out for you guys. Um, Rocio, no, but I definitely will be coming to this channel, maybe do some Spanish one day. Rocio, that's a good suggestion. I was actually thinking either having one day in Spanish, like one day in Spanish, I don't know, a random day, or creating another channel in Spanish. I don't know. What do you think? Should I just do one day in Spanish and then, or do another channel completely in Spanish? I'm open to suggestions. Yeah, I'm going to do some research, Stacy, on cannabis. I know here I live in Arizona, and here it's completely legal. Before you will have to have like a card for you to be able to buy cannabis, but now it's completely legal, and you can imagine how the cannabis stores are being like, my goodness, you can see the people outside the store lining up. It's a very hot investment. I do have some money in some cannabis. Let me show you. There's one that I have. Let me show you what's the name. One that I have is called Sundial. Have you heard this one, Stacy? This is one that I have money in. It's called Sundial Growers. So let me know if you have heard of that one. Yeah, crypto. I had Bitcoin, not an entire Bitcoin, but I invested partially in Bitcoin. I did Dogecoin too. I made some money in Dogecoin. I got out and I've never looked back. I think I made like 500 bucks, and I've never looked back. Give us your channel name, Stacy, so we can go ahead and put it here. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't engage. I know I exactly know who it is, you know. I know who it is, but I refuse to engage. I'm not going to engage. It's all positive vibes here. All positive vibes. And one. Stacy's like, don't over confuse me. Yeah, yeah, no, don't. I don't want you to. Yeah, no, Stacy, I don't want you to take sides. I don't want you to take sides or anything. That's why I don't talk about it. I don't engage because it's not worth it. He does give good advices. You know, he's got good information. I cannot talk negatively about him. So he's got a good channel too. You know, we were friends, not friends. We knew each other for a short period of time. But I don't. I have nothing negative to say about anybody. So it is what it is. Things happens. You know, you have to remain positive. I'm going to kill you, girl. You gotta stop. Oh man, you're gonna kill me. Look, now it's going to my neck. Look at this. You see? Look at that. Oh, you gotta stop. Um, both your channels and other channels I respect. I do not like public spies. Yeah, it's not worth it, Stacy. I wouldn't want you to get cut in the middle. I will never ask you to unsubscribe to anybody. It's not ethical. It's a weak move. I will never ask you to go and unsubscribe or dislike the videos. Again, they have good channels. They have good info. They have their styles. I have mine. It's all good. The earth is big. We are all alive. We're breathing free air. There's no need for any of that. So that's why I don't engage, Stacy, by the way. I don't engage. I've received emails, you know, bullying, intimidation. I received comments in my posts on YouTube and my videos. I don't engage because it's not worth it. Rocio, don't forget. I hope that you're subscribed. Even if you're not, you're gonna be in trouble with me. Oh my God, Stacy's killing me. She is really killing me. Thank you, Stacy. I will keep doing that. Smiling is free, and it brings good vibe. Yeah, no, for sure. There's no need to look at this big guy here. There's no need to speak bad about other fellow YouTubers. You know, there's again the earth is vast, and there's enough for everybody. There's enough for all. Guys, I am really honored, you know, you guys jumping on. Again, I'm gonna work on more material. You guys have encouraged me to. Oh, thank you. Yeah, he really comes here. It doesn't matter if I'm in a conference call at work, if I'm doing YouTube videos, he comes here, and I'm not gonna stop him. um so guys, thank you for inspiring me. I'm gonna actually put out more videos. I'm going to definitely put out more content. Keep out. I will even do kind of like a review how to use Robinhood. Again, I don't know how to use a lot of Webull, but I can do a review on that too. Oh no, he's not. He's quiet because he knows that when I'm here in the camera, he knows when I'm in the camera. He's quiet when he comes in. Also, when I'm in the call at work, he behaves well. But yeah, guys, you have inspired me to create more content about this. Stacy, you have been phenomenal. You've made me smile so much. Thank you for the super chats. You're a bit crazy too, because because all the super chat. Thank you so much. Um, yes, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna do once a week. Thank you. I will keep doing it then. But I'm actually like, look at how I'm getting. It's like, uh, I know it's crazy that I will expect that we're going to be a lot more people. Uh, thank you, Rocio. Thank you so much for those blessings. God knows we need them. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope that more people watches this video. I'm going to do this once a week. Stacy, stay tuned. Probably Fridays, right? Friday is a good day to talk about investing. I'm gonna do Monday and Wednesday, do the business credit, and then Fridays I will do investing, and I'll do a live stream on Saturdays. I'll see what I can do, but the schedule that I had before was Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I had business credit, and then on Saturdays I did a live stream. But you guys have inspired me to get more information. I know, Stacey. You will be that will be a salary for me if you donate that much every week. If you super chatted that's too much. I'm so thankful. Even if you didn't donate and you showed up, that's definitely a blessing. But thank you for the super chats. You're very, very great. I'm grateful. I will, I will. That's true. I will continue to keep the content on, um, and I will. You're gonna do skit about me and Rocio. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Do it. I'm gonna watch it, and then I'm going to laugh about it, knowing that you're talking about me. Yeah, he's here in the back, like making faces. All right. Thank you guys. That's all we have for today. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in. Um, thank you for yeah, what's up? um, thank you so much for joining us today, for joining me, Rocio, Stacy, Juan, RJ. RJ came in and it seems like he left right away. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my God, you're kidding me. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I will definitely go right now. He's asking me for In and Out. Have you guys tried In and Out? Stacy, I don't know if you have In and Out where you are. Rocio, do you have In and Out? He came in and he said, Papa, I want you to get me In and Out. So I have to go. Thank you for that. I'm gonna use that to buy him In and Out, Stacy. Oh, you're crazy. You're a crazy one, Stacy. But thank you so much, guys. I'll see you soon. Please keep tuned. I'm gonna put out more content about trading. I'm gonna inquire more about cannabis and crypto, Stacy, to have that content ready for you guys. Okay. Yes, let's do Fridays. Yeah, Fridays. Yeah, I know, because you guys don't have In and Out in the East Coast. If you're in the East Coast, Stacy, you don't have it. It's only here in the West Coast. All right, guys, thank you so much. Take care. I appreciate it. Very humble. Very grateful for you joining me today, and also for Stacy's crazy super chats. You're crazy, Stacy. You're a crazy one. See you guys.